Khoe-San, their history and lifestyle. The most famous features of Southern Africa are its vast wildlife, distinctive cultures, and stunning scenery. On the other hand, it is also well known for its rock art consisting of prehistoric paintings in overhangs and caves. The Khoe-San's way of life, hunting customs, religious beliefs, and wildlife are all shown in the rock art. Made long before the first European settlers arrived, these drawings provide a glimpse of their lives thousands of years ago. Who are the Khoe-San? What is the story behind their existence? According to B. Van Wyk, the Khoe-San are the indigenous peoples of Southern Africa with lighter skin tones. The name applies to the people's customs, languages, and cultural practices. In Old Nama orthography, Khoi means person, and Khoe denotes the same thing in modern Nama orthography. The term Khoi, which means men of men or people, gained prominence in opposition to the insulting name Hottentot, which was ascribed to herding groups by European colonialists. The word San originated to refer to the nomadic groups of hunter-gatherers who spoke languages other than Khoi. These people were referred to as Bushmen by European colonialists. Even though the Khoi and San people share some common ancestry and cultural traits, they differ greatly in their way of life, cultures, languages, and identities. The Khoi were traditionally primarily pastoralists, whereas the San were primarily hunter-gatherers. Khoe-San principles of knowledge are strongly associated with leadership, language, and the land. Gegeo says the Khoe-San way of thinking about land is that they don't own the land, but they are part of the land. This way of thinking has its roots in the hunter-gatherer lifestyle of the ancient Khoe-San people. The main sources of food for the Khoe-San people were game, honey, plant roots, and fruits. By not overhunting or gathering, they lived in complete harmony with nature, and some of them continue to do so today. The seasons and the movement of the game controlled the semi-nomadic existence of the San. The foundation of Khoe-San culture was a strong feeling of community. In such a community, the welfare of the group took precedence over the welfare of a single individual. The community had no permanent towns or places to live because it was dependent on natural resources. The land gave the Khoe-San food and shelter. The entire population relocated to areas with higher resources as food supplies became scarce. Law states that possibility and experience are the foundation for Khoe-San attitudes towards the unknown and ignorance. Knowledge of traditional society in a Khoe-San environment has no political privilege. This means it does not indicate a lack of awareness of the truth or indifference to it, but rather a personally meditated cultural access to the truth that is not refuted by that of others. The majority of Khoe-San people accept as true any knowledge that has been passed down from the old people, obtained through dreaming, trancing, divination, intuition, and more skeptical storytelling. Are there differences between Khoe-San and Bantu people? Historical evidence shows that the Khoe-San, whom the Nguni called Abatwa, coexisted for hundreds of years with the Nguni and other Bantu groups. There is also evidence of extensive intermarriage between the Bantu and the Khoe-San. The Nguni eventually incorporated the majority of the Khoe-San dialects into their language. Most historians agree that the Khoe-San people were the original occupants of southern Africa. They faced centuries of slow eviction from their land by successive waves of settlers. Since the late 17th century, colonial expansion and land invasions have severely harmed and ultimately destroyed the Khoe-San social order.